The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather round the pit with your hosts, Johnny Maggs and Messy Mike. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café in Salem, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life BBQ Podcast, where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics you would normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by Messy Mike.
Hello.
What's up, buddy?
Nothing much. How are you?
Good.
Another week. And we got two special guests here.
We have two special guests with us today. We have my daughter, Holly.
Say hello.
And my son, JJ.
Black hole.
Go easy, buddy.
Okay.
So, today we decided we're going to talk about barbecue and family. And what we like about it, the importance of it.
Yeah, the importance of it, how it brings, families together. There's a lot of families that are in barbecue, whether they're competition teams or they're actual restaurants. But you have a lot of, father, daughter, son, son, family, all families. So it's a family tradition, That's what barbecue is. And a lot of kids are getting into the barbecue circuit with, the competition teams. And now they hold kids contests, so the parents, will go do their competition with the, KCBS or MBN or whatever. And then usually the next day or, that same day, they'll have kids competitions where they get trophies and sometimes they even, have prize money.
Nice.
So it's growing.
Yeah, they also, like on, the Food Network?
Yep.
They have the different kids shows now, the Kids Bacon Championship, and then I've seen
Chop Junior,
Kids Barbecue Championship.
Yep.
And it's wild to see these little kids, their age and a little older into, just into the teens, and they're cooking up some crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't even allowed to mow the lawn when I was a kid.
You're going to cut your leg off.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy how far, it's come with just kids and barbecue. There's I believe I was reading an article, and I want to say it's Gloucester, Massachusetts, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, anyway, there's a vocational school that incorporated barbecue as a class. So I think it was a shop teacher, might have been a shop teacher or a welding teacher, and he had some interest. So now that they actually developed a barbecue class at the vocational school where they learn, everything from fire management to, rub sauces, meat selection. And then on the weekends, they take that and they actually go do competitions. So I think that's fantastic.
Now, see, that's a good education. You can use that information for life. Trigonometry, I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And also showing, the kids where your food's coming from.
Right.
And the business aspect of it, you're also incorporating, food costs and supplies, what everything,
Time management.
And there's a whole encompassing, there's more to it than just throwing meat on the smoker.
Oh, yeah.
Or grill or whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So little life lesson stuff.
Oh, yeah. I've actually, 2 years ago when we were in Jacksonville, so Joey Machado, he owns or runs B&B Charcoal right now, but his son, Ty Machado, was the actual kids barbecue champion. So I actually had the opportunity to grill with him 2 years ago, which, again, you got this little kid and, all these big guys around doing barbecue, but he was holding his own and, he was doing fantastic.
Yeah, and there is a lot of family-oriented barbecue groups, competition teams / restaurants. We have
the Shed Barbecue and Blues, Brad and Brooke Orson, and actually Mama Shed and Papa Shed, so it's a whole family business.
Whole family. You have the Mixons, Myron Mixon and Michael Mixon.
Yep.
Myron Mixon, obviously the winningest man in barbecue. with Jack's Old South, and Michael has actually started Jack's New South, and
he's got another son too that dabbles in it as well, but he's more of the behind the scenes
guy.
Yeah.
And they're both. You've actually, with watching the shows on TV, you actually saw Michael grow up. Over the however many years all the shows were on every year, they started doing little things, packing, making sure all the equipment's in a tote, and then you actually saw him starting doing stuff, and then got to a certain point that actually, he was running the show and Myron was off doing other things he needed to do. So you saw the evolution of it, of a father teaching a son the ropes of a passion of theirs.
Mm-hmm. Just like any business. Yep.
And, who
Travis
else?
Clark from Clark's Barbecue. I mean, he has every weekend, which I give the whole family props because it's a lot of work. You have another job during the week, but you're packing your whole family up every weekend to go do a competition. And you're not just hanging out, you're working, partying, working. And he's been having the kids, do their small competitions, and they're winning too. So it's not only is the dad winning, but now the kids are winning.
Yeah.
So that must be a great ride home.
Oh, absolutely. Who else we got? We got, Johnny Trigg from Smoking Triggers, the godfather of barbecue. It's his team. It's him and his wife forever.
You got Mike and Amy Mills. I mean, Amy, Amy's an adult now, but I mean, Mike Mills is probably the most famous, Hall of Famer of barbecue, 17th Street Barbecue. But she's grown up her whole entire life around barbecue. She knows nothing else, and she actually lives part-time in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Fact.
Aaron Franklin. He started with his parents actually owned a barbecue restaurant, and then he took over or started his own after that.
Yep.
But I enjoy it because obviously we all have hectic schedules, and you never know what time you're leaving in the morning, but you never quite know what time you're getting home.
Correct.
And there's days I'm home. It's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. There's times I come home and they're in bed. So I'm out the door.
So they don't get to see their dad
before they're awake, and I'm home after they've gone to bed. So they've actually shown interest in what I'm doing out there on a Sunday, whether it be ribs or brisket or
Turkey.
turkeys. We did turkeys this weekend, didn't we?
It was good.
It was good? It was
Well,
good. It was delicious.
I have
Or
an
pig.
important question for your guests.
Okay.
I mean, I need to understand what their favorite barbecue is.
Ribs.
Ribs.
Ribs, huh?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
what's your favorite?
Turkey.
Turkey.
Is it just because you had it last week? Yes.
Yes. so whatever you made last is the favorite.
Is the favorite.
I like it.
But we were sitting around on Sunday, like I said. I fired it up about 7, 8 o'clock and threw the birds on about 9. And next thing you know, they're, can we help? You guys helped me do it, right?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
We looked at it and we smelt it.
Perfect.
We ate it.
Did you help put any rub on? Did you help actually put it on the grill?
I don't think so.
You held the door when I was bringing the tray.
Yeah, we
Perfect.
held the door.
Did you help pull apart any of it?
No. We were
You just
asleep
ate it.
when Daddy was pulling.
No,
Okay.
you weren't.
Well, when you were pulling the stuff out of it, we were asleep.
When I was getting them, unpacking them.
Oh,
So taking
gotcha.
the giblets and the neck out
Yep.
and all that. Yeah, you were asleep. But we sat around outside. It was a beautiful New England day.
And we had fun.
You had fun.
That's the most important piece.
And you'd come up and ask me what?
Can I see it?
Yeah. So she'd want to see it, throughout the day.
And I wanted to see the heart of the turkey.
Yeah, he wanted to rip up the pack of giblets.
Nice. Would you have eaten it?
I would lick it.
Oh, jeez.
Ew.
Let
Gross.
me guess, as long as it had syrup on it.
You would. Nope.
No.
Just gonna lick it plain. You're
So-
gross. Ugh.
So do you guys like going out with your dad when he's out there?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. And what do you guys like? What's your favorite part about going out there?
Watching Daddy and having family
Wait.
time.
One at a time. Go ahead.
Mine is spending time with the whole family and having family time and having fun.
Awesome.
There you go. What about you, Holly?
Watching you
Watching me? Am I that interesting?
and waiting till it's done.
Waiting till it's eaten.
Waiting
You
to
got
eat.
the waiting
Yep.
part down.
Right. It seems to take a long time, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you noticed the intelligence level of the desk has gone up since these two have been
Yes.
here?
Yes, I have.
Well, I'm learning a lot more on this show.
And the other big news is you guys are joining the team.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Judy's gonna do the floss, and I'm gonna help with the napkins and the sauce.
Napkins in the sauce.
And we'll
So
be your little piggies. We'll try it and eat it.
Can be our samplers.
they're jumping right into the pitmaster
Hey,
privilege.
that's fine. Give them the reins.
I'll be the mascot.
You're going to be something, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're gonna be the floss guy.
We'll dress you up as a pig costume, and then you can just do your dance out front.
Okay. To distract the customers.
No, to attract the customers.
Not distract. To attract the customers.
Yes, bring them in. Bring them in.
Well, you guys are
Yes.
going to be put to
you-
work rather quickly here.
Yeah, so for the people that don't know, so we're taking on a couple of competitions, getting our foot wet with Pit Life BBQ. We're gonna go as Pit Life BBQ and try and make it a family oriented competition team and see what happens. So that's what we're talking about. So we're looking into some competitions in the next couple of weeks that are local, and gonna get our feet a little wet and play with the big boys and see what happens.
I'm jumping in because the one we have coming up is, did I read it right, the Bay State Championship
I believe
in
so.
Monson, Mass. I'm probably butchering
Munson.
it. How rude.
Sorry, I forgot to shut the phone off.
You know the
today.
rule. You know the rule. What the rules are for podcasting with when the phone goes off. You owe everybody listening a beer.
Okay.
So
I think you made up that rule.
it's not a bad rule.
No, it's
No.
a good rule.
We'll go right across the street.
So yeah, we're gonna do that. That is October 13th and 14th, 2-day event, 4 categories. So probably chicken ribs, pulled pork, and brisket. Then it's an exotic category.
Exotic?
Yeah,
What's that mean?
we're trying to figure that one out.
Well, would alligator qualify? or-
Alligator would definitely qualify, and wouldn't you know, we actually have one on hand.
Wow.
Oh, like
Who'da
not
thunk?
usual?
Not
What you
usual,
would
yeah.
Usually.
Maybe
know.
maybe some ostrich.
Some ostrich. They really haven't said what it is. It could also be just like a mystery meat. So you could do a smoked meatloaf, like pork chops, anything
So
of your
something
choice.
outside of the ordinary.
Yeah, other than the big 4. So we'll have that. So that's going to be. You guys are going to go camping for the first time, really?
Camping.
Because we're going to be away from home.
I'll have to bring my stuffed animal. And I'll bring my teddy zombear. I got my today. Teddy Sunny. I got her today, too.
You know who else we're going to have to bring?
Who? Mackie.
Yay!
Little louder. You just blew out everybody listening.
Yes.
Ears.
Sorry.
Yeah, so, and then, Katie's coming. Claudia's coming. We're all one big team.
One big happy barbecue family.
Silent
That's it.
cheer.
This is going to be like a shit show.
And we'll have arguments. We'll have, but, we'll have fun. But
That's it.
eventually, you do them long enough and you will become, family. So,
That's it.
That's
what.
John, do I have to
Basically all
beep
we're
you
hoping.
in front of the kids?
Oh, you should hear them. They talk worse than me.
What?
The mouths on you. Potty mouths.
I don't have a potty potty mouth.
Not really you, but the
You're
one over there.
mean.
I am not mean.
Yeah, Daddy's nice.
Good.
You're mean. Black hole.
And then when they get older, they can even help with messy mics.
I can rub
Absolutely.
Because
it.
Courtney, my niece, she started with me 4 years ago, and she basically went from handling money to now when she's there, I can kind of take a step back because I know she knows what to do.
What she's doing.
So she fills everything, she refills everything, she gets everything going together, and it's crazy because people will come up and just give her tips and don't even buy anything just because of who she is. They just see her, cute little girl, whatever. And now, like, when she's counting money, she's on the ball. She knows money. She knows how to add like this. I mean, she does stuff. I'd have to write stuff down, get a calculator out. I mean, it's amazing what she's learned in 4 years working, with us.
And then interacting with people, she learns the social skills aspect of it,
Yep, big time. And she's making boatloads of money.
I want to be a kid again.
So, yeah. But she
You
always
got
has to bring a
me.
friend.
Always has to bring a
Yeah,
friend.
she always has to bring a friend, which we're trying to kind of get her out of that habit. But, if it makes her feel more comfortable, then that's fine with us.
Absolutely.
But you guys have your,
Stop
brother and
hitting the
sister,
thumb.
so.
You can hear it. You can hear the scrape. So you guys going to be ready to work?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys going to help touch meat, cut it,
Yeah.
put it on the smoker?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe. Okay, I
Not
got a
just
yes and a
need to
maybe.
wear
You have to wear
burn
gloves.
protective gloves. So
Perfect.
I don't burn me.
I think your dad's got a bunch of, like, rubber gloves and contraptions.
Well, we
that you
know
can
he's
use.
got a lot of gizmos.
You got a lot of
Gadgets.
gizmos, gadgets, and any other word you want to put together with
Fun
it.
stuff.
That's what I
Yes.
said.
What she said.
And we might have to use some of your gadgets for the first time because I don't have any gadgets.
They're like
So if you're doing,
toys.
if we're doing stuff
Oh, funny.
for perfect temperature, then I might need to use some gadgets of yours.
Let me ask you a question. How'd that taste? Coming out of your mouth right
It
now.
was okay. It was okay.
Oh, yeah, the gadget guy. Yeah, uh-huh.
We can
Yeah.
try it without gadgets. I mean,
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
probably be beyond, but
Oh, yeah.
I would just rather.
The gadget guy is going to be sold beachfront property in Arizona, right? Yeah, okay. Funny how that one comes back. Oh, you need me
I'll still
now.
have the Thermapen. That's it.
That's all we need, the Thermapen.
That's all we need.
But yeah.
Or the IQ.
The gadgets.
Yeah.
I have them.
The fancy stuff.
The fancy stuff. Yeah.
You guys use the pulled pork pullers at all?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Those
Okay.
ones are fun, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like you got claws.
Like Freddy Krueger.
Like bear. Yep.
Oh, speaking
Like a
of bear,
velociraptor.
Oh,
the pictures I threw out the other day, Dave said that the bear that the guys brought were part of the stack of the steak tips there. They were in the front. Said it was incredible. Not gamey at all. So which you get a lot of the gaminess out of, especially on wild.
Well, it depends what they eat. So if they're eating the nuts and all that, then you're going to get more of the nuttiness gamey.
Correct. And also, if you harvested yourself as a hunter, it's the quick, clean kill, so that there's no stress in the animal.
So he was eating bear tips.
Bear tips, and he said they were delicious. I've never had bear, but I'm gonna trust my friend Dave Pelletier. I'm talking to you, sir.
I'd love to try bear.
I trust his palate.
Okay.
That would qualify as an exotic. I
Yes, it
bet.
would.
Oh, 100%.
What about
100%.
tiger?
That would be tough to catch.
Yeah, tigers are endangered. What did I say?
Endangered.
Endangered.
Tigers are an endangered species. I think.
Species.
See? Told you the intelligence level. Huh?
Species. Megalodon.
Megalodon.
Oh, you like Shark Week, huh?
Oh, Shark Week is huge.
So
in my house.
what's your favorite foods?
Cheeseburgers. Mac and cheese.
Okay. So I think every kid loves mac and cheese.
And corn and Pop-Tarts.
Okay, JJ.
We're leaning more towards the barbecue there, buddy.
Yeah. Cake isn't barbecue.
You guys like coleslaw?
No.
No?
I don't
doesn't
like
take
mayonnaise.
I don't make mine with
Mayonnaise
mayonnaise.
is gross.
I hate mayonnaise too. I make mine with vinegar and sugar.
Very good.
And I like turkey.
Turkey.
And
So Thanksgiving must be your favorite holiday instead of Christmas, right?
who told you that?
Am I right?
He's just assuming. I think if you put a couple presents
Gifts under
next
the
to a
turkey?
turkey, he's going to go for the gifts.
I like
But he likes both. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys are going to be a big help, I think.
And I like cookies and candy
So,
canes.
here's a big question.
What?
What do you think we should have Mummy? What's Mummy's job going to be?
Mommy's job is gonna be.
Sorry, we put you on the spot.
Riveting radio.
Cricket.
Today.
Today, Junior.
Cricket.
So, what do you think?
She'll be the supervisor.
Okay, let's just
Yeah,
go to the source.
supervisor.
What are you going to do? She keeps the beer cold.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. No one even thought of that.
You want in on this?
And the juice.
And
the
the
juice
juice, yes.
for the kids.
No, you're gonna
Don't
sit-
forget the juice for the kids.
Beer and juice.
Beer and juice.
Yep.
Juice is good.
Because that's huge. That's a main ingredient.
Beer.
Beer. That gets you through the weekend.
Damn straight. Just sit there, look pretty, and keep the ice cold. That's right.
Done.
Yep-a-doo.
And we have to
What
try and
is
get some.
Mackie gonna
Try and get a
do?
banner.
Mackie's going to try not to rip the bumper off of my truck because he's going to be contained a little bit because he's going to try to lick everybody to death and never mind eat the product.
What about Boomer? He's gonna eat the product.
Talking about my boomer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and this is a barbecue slash poker joke.
Okay.
What cat do you not play poker with? A cheater. Get it? A cheetah? A cheater? Oh!
That was good. That was fantastic.
So you guys are really going to – big question. You guys into barbecue? You guys are kind of liking it?
Yep.
You're learning a little bit more?
Yep.
Now, it's like when you get into high school, do you think you'll have an interest in cooking or culinary?
Yeah. What's
Because of it?
culinary? Yes.
Cooking.
Yes and yes. Yes.
Perfect.
And yes.
Excellent. And do you have interest in seeing where your food comes from? So like when you're getting your meats and different farms and.
Me. Yes.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Oh, listen to you. Said it better than I could.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well,
and they like cookies.
cookies.
I just made some delicious cookies last night from scratch.
Gimme.
All right. Well, that's
Gimme,
it for this week. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. We'd love to hear from you. Send your questions and comments to pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. On social media, you can find us on YouTube and Facebook and the Pit Life Barbecue Facebook page. You can also catch us live. If you can't catch us live, you can find us on iTunes and other podcast carriers. If you're enjoying the show, please, like always, hit subscribe, rate, leave a 5-star review, tell your friends, spread the word.
And I'm going to say bye so I don't get cut off like I have been doing
Black
the last couple of weeks.
Well, until next week, guys, keep the smoke rolling.
Black hole. Harley out.
Bye, guys.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.